What up, y'all? What it do? What it do? What it do? What up, y'all? Welcome, welcome. Hey, Mary. Hey, Taya. I'm just waiting on everybody to come over. I dropped the link. Hey, Miss D. We gonna ride till the wheels fall off. And we gonna ride till the wheels fall off. Hey, Queen. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's all Lord. I'm on here. I'm taking. I'm supposed to be on the computer. What up,
What up,
bro?
sis? What up? What up? What's up,
Good.
everybody? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say this real quick. We got to get this thing straight. Is that, like you've been saying, sis, the party happened on the 6th. I mean, we going by the evidence that they left for us. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
the only reason why we have that evidence is that she was on the 6th, there on the 6th, is that because of the ticket, the parking ticket, the valet ticket.
Exactly. Her mama basically broke that down.
Right. And it wasn't like they had it for a while. That ticket looked brand new. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So it's been sitting in that car since the 6th. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Okay, now this is my thesis is that they had footage of her coming into that hotel on the 6th. You know what I mean? What they
Right.
did, like you said, is piece the video footage together
I'm
and
just
the 926 footage as well.
right. Right. Cause see, like what
Now,
I'm trying to figure out is where did they splice? Where did they start splicing the videos at? Because what I'm trying to get is if she's deceased in the back seat of that car, how is she deceased and walking in the building at the same time?
that's that's when they piece the footage in together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I believe that TY wasn't the one that shot the original footage. They
Nah, we just
spliced it together when when they show the bed and everybody jumping up and down and all of that, sitting on the bed and all
yeah,
that shit,
yeah.
acting like they partying. Okay, when the camera flips, that's when the new footage comes in.
Uh-huh. Cause see now you gotta take the footage from room 926 to where? Room 924.
Right. Where it
You see
wasn't so many
the
people
room.
in that room. You remember that,
Exactly.
right?
How many people in 924? The person that
Right.
actually purchased 924 didn't even really leave no information on himself.
Hmm.
So the thing we really need to be looking at is when Shanika Watkins purchased them rooms, who did she purchase the rooms for? Because I know she purchased more than four.
Hmm.
Because see, this is the thing people ain't paid attention to, and I just been trying to see how long people was gonna catch on. People do realize the Marriott is included, but we're not done yet because you also got what the Marriott in downtown Chicago, and you got the Crown Plaza, downtown Chicago.
And the O'Hare Marriott too.
Say it again.
Right. See,
So you
listen,
gotta you it's a one big circus. It's like
right,
a organ ring.
and see what I think DG3 was trying to show us was the transportation. You
Mm-hmm.
remember when you seen the dude with the black suit come to the front desk?
Yep.
Okay, behind him, you will see these dudes going out the door. And if you slow that down, you will see somebody trying to get up off of the floor, but they switch it
Uh-huh.
real quick.
Yep.
You know what I'm
They
saying? What I'm thinking is they came and got her and took her, transported her somewhere else as well. Because listen, what make me think that is because the dude, what's his name? The tart dude.
Kenneth Tart.
Uh,
And he
yeah,
said he
that
was looking
dude.
for a soul.
Right. But see,
But
you
now
remember when
wait,
that
now see,
hotel
this the
footage
thing.
when they were walking behind the Marriott by the pool
Yeah, but see, now this the
and they
thing
had
about
on the same clothes, right?
they had on the same clothes for 3 days.
That's when but listen, what if it was all in the same night though?
I believe it was. 54 Keys broke that down. That it was all in the same night. All of
Right.
it was in the same night. Different shit was going on in different parts of these hotels. Now,
See now
this is the thing.
when you listen to him talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
You will hear Kenneth Tart say something like, why are you taking her in there?
Exactly. But now
See,
this is
people ain't
the
really
thing.
listening to what
This the thing though. It ain't Kanika that they taking in there though. We got to figure
somebody
out which lookalike it is.
somebody they taking in there. But
They
then
ain't.
at the same time, when he got his hoodie on, sitting on the terrace, and he
Mm-hmm.
got the behind him showing where it was a line standing by the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I went to that EVP that Lake Pod has out, right? And I
Right.
listened to when she said when he asked Kanika what was going on in that bathroom, and she said Zach was selling me for $20 a man in the bathroom. So people, it looked like it was a line. I was just trying. I mean, allegedly, everything is alleged. This is just
Hang
what
on
I'm
a
thinking.
minute. Hold on. So
That
that
coming.
goes back to that footage where all the little medical students are sitting in that lower level hallway on the floor. Everybody was sitting out there waiting on their turn.
No, I'm talking about I'm talking about in a actual hotel room. You don't remember when
Yeah, at room
Kenneth Tart?
926.
No, I'm talking about when I don't know what room it was. I think that was at the Marriott too.
Oh, that was the Marriott. Oh,
You remember when
that's when they
when he was
all.
sitting like on the terrace and shit on the
Yeah,
balcony, and he had the background showing. Remember?
right.
And you saw all of those people like sitting on the bed and standing by the bathroom door.
And how was he able to get that footage if he's out on the balcony and they're in the room? How was he able to zoom in? Because whoever
Nah,
caught him,
he had the door to the balcony open, and you could see everybody in the room all the way up to the front door.
yeah,
And it was a real quick lie. He showed it real quick, you know what I'm saying? And then he cut it off.
right. He cut it
I
off.
got it. I got that shit. I'm gonna send it to you.
All right. Yeah. See, it's again, y'all. It's so much, just like people don't realize. Now, let's go back to that footage of the Marriott where he talking about some they in the presidential suite, they all out there in the little pool area. I want y'all to pay attention to the people that 54 Keys point out. Is
Mm.
one person in that video that did nobody really pay attention to because
Two of them.
two of them, not one, two. You right. Now, when it first came about, I went off on somebody because the first name I heard somebody say was Vaughn. No, we ain't doing that. But I can tell you who it is. It wasn't Vaughn, but we know it was Chief Keef standing there. Not just him. Again, see, we gonna stop sugarcoating the bullshit and we gonna call a thing a thing. Cause
Right.
word on the street has it, G Herbo was there. We know Lil Durk was there. D Thing was there. These are all rappers.
You know what I was thinking about when I seen that though? When you was just saying what you were saying,
Hey
the same
Georgia.
thing I was thinking is when Juice World said he was doing his little his sacrifice and they had a little
Mm-hmm.
circle down on the beach of fire.
Mm-hmm.
That made me think of that because you know G Herbo was there too.
Exactly. Matter of fact, I got the video of G Herbo in the garage with Juice World on his motorcycles.
See what I'm saying? I think he
Again, the
was his
world is cool.
everybody
He
got
was
a
just
handler.
he was his handler. He
Right.
kept up with his every move. Just like Monifa and Shamaya was Kanika's handlers. It's called gang stalking, allegedly. This is what they do when they gang stalk. Who better to gang stalk her than the people that know her the best, the people that's closest to her? Cause see, we gonna get into all that. When I tell you, when I get this, little bro, when I get done with this shit here, I'm gonna be able to write a book, bro.
Already. Oh, this is like a sci-fi thriller. You know, people
Exactly.
don't realize they don't want to believe the things that went on up in there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you
Mhm.
right now, it's some sick shit that people like the people that did the shit knows that you won't believe because they don't think that anybody will
You
be
know anything?
capable in their right mind to be doing
Right.
some things like this. So
See
they
at
can put
first,
it right in your face.
exactly,
This
and we still
right,
won't see it.
right,
Look how long it's taken us. Technically, I ain't gonna even say long how it's taken us, cause see, some of us ain't dumb. We know the
right,
killer did it already. I'm still trying to figure out why y'all said y'all want to know who y'all find the killer to say the case is solved. Well, shit,
right,
the case been solved.
right.
Been solved. The case was solved a couple of months after Kanika died. If you want to be truthful.
Hmm.
Oh shit! Let me really get technical. Shit, the case was solved. Shit, when Teresa came out the goddamn kitchen and went outside and prayed to YouTube. I mean to Facebook. When she said
Hmm.
the hotel didn't have nothing to do with it and the friends didn't set her up, she solved the case in under 0.25 seconds. So why
Hmm.
are we here?
Because it's bullshit the game and ain't nobody going for that.
No, I'm just speaking how this is how people will put their shit out there, but no, come on, bro, we not dumb. See, these
Hell
iPhones
no.
is a motherfucker. These phones these days is a motherfucker.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, sis. Listen, if I swear if it wasn't for us or people like us, you know what I'm saying, they
Right.
probably would have dead at this. They probably would have dead at this case a long
A
time
long
ago.
time ago. They had already
But
started
see,
doing
if you know what things look like, if you grew up in the hood like the hoods that we grew up in, and you know what things look like, you're not gonna be able to fool everybody.
it. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And
So
it's
you can
like we
go ahead
just
and say
fooled you.
what the fuck you want to say. You know what I mean? To try to clean up your mess. But man, listen here, y'all leaving breadcrumbs everywhere, man. And that shit
Exactly.
don't look like what you said it's looking like, man.
So it's
Straight
like
up.
now you making us dig further
Yeah,
because
and you going
you know
and,
something ain't sitting right.
right. And the ones that try to defeat that got to be
It's just
got to
as
be the
sick.
devil.
Just as sick. Because you're not gonna
Right.
sit here and tell me like I'm this is the thing that bothers me. Now, let's make this make sense, y'all. Now, if she got snatched again, she did the backseat of the car. She got snatched on the elevator. She got snatched by the visibility box. When did she end up in the pool? We all know she's deceased. We got so many speculations. They didn't came up with a whole narrative for the pool area. What they didn't came up with the lower level bathroom.
Well, you remember what Candace said, right? She
Yeah.
said that
What's the other? That
They
makes
thought
sense.
she was dead, right?
Uh-huh.
They thought she was dead and they put her somewhere, right? Because they
Hmm.
had to figure out what to do, right? So, and then she said on one of her other lives, on one of her other readings, she said that Kanika she went into the pool area to hide.
That's actually Antonia Evans that they're speaking on.
Right. Somebody went into that pool area to hide.
But the officer came in and she thought she was safe. So she
Yeah,
came
she
out.
thought she was good, right? So she popped out. See, now I ain't gonna go along with everybody's little bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's a lot of people that got the gift, and some of them don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Exactly.
gonna believe no mumbo jumbo because I got the gift. You understand me?
Exactly. Now let's go
You
back
know,
into Room 926 real quick.
right?
Cause see, we ain't done with the lookalikes, y'all. We're not gonna just let the people keep telling us it was four. Cause no, it's more than four. Cause you gotta remember, Quetta and Jazzy played a part too. That's where the voiceovers come in at
What
between
about twerk?
him too. Now let's focus on the girl sitting in the chair. Where the
Mm,
other girl is sitting on top of her lap. Notice she's
mm.
fighting, but mind you, she freaking out. And the old girl come out the bathroom, the one with the oblong ass motherfucking face. I can't remember her name right offhand. She come out and said, "I'm finna take this drink and give it to her." If this supposed to be y'all somebody y'all affiliated with, y'all and kicked it with from time to time, why y'all don't know her name?
Right. To that girl over there.
Yeah, I'm taking this to that girl over there. They made it seem like water, but the whole time they was drugging her too. Y'all want to know why she freaked out the way she did in that chair, and why
Cause she
she was
seen.
having the panic attacks? Not just because of what she seen, she overheard them say she was next.
Ooh.
So can you imagine? Hell yeah, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. That's why they put the drug in the drink. Yeah, we gotta hurry and get rid of her. She caught on. She heard us. That's why I'm not. Thing is, there's really no footage though. They can't even give us no footage because there really isn't no footage. I'm gonna just say this here. There's some type of footage when it comes to one of the lookalikes, but when it comes to Kanika, there's no video footage. There's no pool footage because she was nowhere near a pool. At the end of the day, while they doing all this here, creating a new narrative, what is Kanika being doing? She's being put through the ashes and flames. Hey, Bronze, how you doing? I mean, I'm just saying, we got to stop sugarcoating the BS and focus on calling it a thing. That's what it is.
They don't want to face that truth.
No, they don't.
But they did that girl real dirty, and a
Very.
lot more other girls in there that night, or the whole 3 days. Because it
The
takes
whole.
time for you to do all of this.
I'm gonna tell you what blew me. I want to know, and I noticed that they re-edited that video of the alleged Kanika on the gurney. Y'all don't notice that body moved, and we ain't gonna. I don't want to hear if she been down there 3 days. Rigor mortis done set in that last final kick moment. Then set in. She didn't shit it on us. That's the. You know what? You know, motherfucking what? That's the question ain't nobody paid attention to. That's the question ain't nobody asked. When a
What's
person
that?
when a person take their last breath, what's also the next thing that they take their last of?
Oh, they defecate on themselves.
Why? Just why? Oh no, I heard what you said, Taya. Why? Just why was there no defecation in this freezer? I want to
Because
see
it was
something.
in the pool.
But see, that's Antonia Evans in the pool. Well,
It was her in the freezer too, I think, taking
yeah,
pictures.
that's Antonia Evans in the freezer. We know that's her laying down in the freezer, but that's not
Right,
her sitting up in the freezer. That lady too old, but she had the face of a child. At least
right.
that's how I'm gonna portray it. She We killed her already. So we own her now. We can use her name
Right.
for whatever. So this nigga running around here just using random names. Like what the fuck?
They told
Exactly.
on themselves though
They
in
all told
that lie. But if you look at that woman's feet
bro, look like
and
she
they
been
try to say that
she look
right,
like she
like that's not the feet of a 19-year-old.
the hands either.
Right. And and the pants was tight. You know what I mean? I understand like
Squeeze them, y'all noticed they didn't come all the way up on her butt because they was too
exactly.
fucking small.
It was too small for her.
Exactly, Ty. So let's move, let's survey the room one more time. Somebody might actually sit up for me. If people didn't pay attention to Ty Rollins live, when he threw the camera on the floor, he
Hmm.
went doing like switching rooms. That's all he was doing.
You know what I think though?
What?
Before he switched the camera to himself, the person who was originally shooting that footage, I think that was somebody else. Cause the grain in the video changes as well. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell that the first in the room where he was showing the room part, it
Mm-hmm.
looks grainier than the video when he flips it on himself. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's like I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I went to school for this shit, for audio
Right.
and
So
video.
you know.
I got a degree in this shit. They show you how to splice shit together and make movies. That's what we learn how to do. You know what I'm saying? You can tell by the way I do things on my channel. You know what I'm saying how I know how
Yes,
to shoot. I know how to do that.
I'm trying to get like
So
you. See, I'm trying to have my channel popping like that. I gotta learn how to do
we
it though.
gon' I'm gonna get you together. Trust me, I'm gonna get you together, sis. We gonna be a powerhouse around here.
Finna
But
take
what
over.
I'm trying to tell them is like they try to tell me that you can't do that. Like in what
I'm,
world? Like you don't know what type of software we got. Even back then we had software that you know what I'm saying. Or else I wouldn't be able to do it myself. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give
I
you a
know you
perfect
can.
example. They want to ask how can you do it? Shit, go on TikTok. What do y'all think those videos be?
Right,
Spliced videos.
right,
When you
yeah.
see them playing themselves 16 times, those are spliced videos.
But this woman gonna try to tell me that you can the time stamp on the East Coast be different on the West Coast on a recorded video. How in the
No,
fuck? Who you think you talking to? But she really tried, people really try to fool you. You know what I'm saying?
right.
If you don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gonna be able to just tell me anything.
These motherfuckers just don't know shit. That's all it is.
Either that or they do know, and every time you say
Yeah,
something about the truth, they got something to say about it. See,
always.
that's what I noticed. You know what I'm saying?
It
I
ain't
was
no
I was
different
real
ready
quiet over there, minding my own business and shit. Like until I really started hitting up on something. Then here these people come. Like I ain't even know. You know what I'm saying? What was going on? You know what I'm saying on their channels until really somebody. I happened to the spirit led me to it. I happened to be flicking through
It got dropped in
different
my
videos.
it got dropped
You
in
know what I'm
my
saying?
inbox on California time at 5:53 a.m. You knew that was a problem. If you ain't family, ain't even you even texting my phone that early. You're lying not to get an answer. Liable not to get an answer. Period. And that's on Mary had a little lamb and for them.
They better roll their boat.
On the real, before I roll your ass gently down the stream. So you think.
Yeah, that's they shit.
Okay, nobody got time for that dumbass shit no more. It's like it's funny though. It's just real funny how they didn't think people was gonna catch on to this case. When we seen the shadows in the video, that was enough. We knew it was BS. But the red flag for me was when Teresa went out there and said, "Stop the protest because the hotel losing money." Why the fuck would you give a fuck about the hotel losing money? Please make that make sense for me.
Yeah, that was the last straw for that. But that's why she had to get the fuck on about Chicago. Yeah, Brown,
It's just shit, just crazy. Like
he
Teresa still good.
old Negro spiritual too. On live in the car.
No, she don't. That's the thing, Taya. She don't agree because the whole purpose is to keep us in the dark. That's what they paid her for, to keep us in the dark. But see, a lot of us knew how to turn. We had our light switch on from day one. Our lights don't dim, and they damn sure don't go out.
It's just like
Hey, $1 million baby, how you doing, hon?
they try to look crazy. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you try to bring some
Yeah, it definitely is. Motherfuckers out here act like they ready to fight you and shit for real, but ain't gonna pull up to a fruit in the grape field.
uh,
That's me
ain't
on
gonna
some
bust a fruit in a fruit fight.
ain't gonna exactly.
They
Again,
killed me with all that tough Tony shit, man. They don't know what
I
tough
told them,
is.
come from behind the keyboard and meet me in the field.
They ain't gonna never do that shit, man.
Then we gonna see who really tough. I'm
I
still
told you
waiting.
what it was
I'm
when
still
she.
waiting on
I told
Tiffany.
you when what it was when she said that she wasn't gonna come over here on your live. That should have let you know.
I don't take the bitch.
You gonna look.
Like I said, I know who loyal to me. I know who's chosen to sit at my dinner table. Bitch, you just mad because you can't.
Shit crazy, man. I'm not even on them no more, man. Like it's not even worth it. You feel me? I'm gonna
It's
just
not.
keep my
That's why I'm
I'm just
staying
keep.
my distance. We
Yeah,
just gonna
we're
keep
gonna
hitting
keep
it
doing
with
our
them
thing.
facts. That's all. When you
You know
keep
what I'm
hitting it
saying?
with them facts, hey, $1 million baby, when you keep hitting them with the facts, you get under their skin. When that motherfucker sitting over there, all you gotta do is look at your screen and be like, "Got him."
You know what I'm talking about?
What you over there explaining for? If it's all a lie, what you over there explaining for? You smacking them, your shit gonna bleed, bitch. You got dry socket at the mouth right now. You just
I
sucked
just
somebody.
got out of my body when she started talking about my family and shit. Like I had to
But see,
like
that's what make
it
you
just
get out your body. That's the part you just like,
yeah,
look,
yeah,
now the gloves is off.
right. But
Like
see, I
what gloves?
realize what it is now. I realize what
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
all
That
part of
was
the
the whole
propaganda. Like it
yeah.
was just, I went on his panel yesterday. We wanted to know the school. Okay, cool. As long as we ain't on no BS. This man gave me the whole panel to speak on. Everybody just got quiet. What everybody quiet for? Hey, what? Wow, really? Yeah, wow, really? What? You been where? Where who? These people better stop playing with me.
I ain't even think he had a channel anymore. I mean, the dude would be cool if he'd get off of all that extra shit he be doing. You know what I'm saying? That
Right?
was the reason why I listened to the dude in the first place because it sounded like you know what I'm saying. He knew a little something about what he was talking about. But when you started doing all that disrespecting women shit, like I'm not on that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really not finna sit around that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it got you know what I'm saying like you getting personal now. Like I can understand people like to say a lot of things out of their mouth, but as a grown man, you supposed to be able to
Be able to
put a
have
handle on yourself. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Like and as far as you talking about her, the way that she was done at this hotel, regardless of what happened, man, like you're not supposed to talk about her like that. You know what I mean?
And that's why I had to tell myself here the other day on this panel. I'm at the point
It's
in
like
time
you
that
turning
like
yourself on or something. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly. You
that's kind of
knocking your
sickening.
blessings by stooping to their level.
Right. And at the same time, you got God in your mouth. Like, stop it, man. Please, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Just
saying?
like I do,
Y'all see
I do got a statement.
Satanists, Satanists, they play around with God's name like that. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And whether you I don't know what you trying to get some shock value. I don't know when this case started turning into something like that. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like people want shock value or drama. You know what I'm saying? To keep
Hmm.
their numbers up. Like it's not about that. As long as you bring truth to the light, people gon' people gonna pay attention to what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? But it's got to
Exactly.
really be truthful and respectful. You know what I mean? Because we are talking about a dead child. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And like I mean, it is some family out there,
You
you know,
know,
that's probably
exactly.
listening
Should
to you.
nobody be putting nobody's personal information all over fucking Instagram and YouTube and whatever other fucking platform you motherfuckers can find. But yet, while y'all
Yeah.
putting out somebody else's information, make sure you put that extra read all about it so we can read about your punk ass too.
Right. And
If we
don't get
gonna
mad about it when somebody do it to you. You know what I'm saying?
exactly, and that's I hate a motherfucker that throw rocks and hide their hands and then want to play victim. Because
Yeah,
that's what these
don't.
motherfuckers doing now. She came after me, bitch, 4 years ago. Y'all had some words. 4 years ago, your ass disappeared off the scene. Now you back and you up on your bullshit again. But you
What's
can't
her
tell
case with
me
me? Because I didn't come after her. You know
did
what I
nobody.
mean?
I
Ain't
ain't saying
nobody
that to
come
you,
after you.
lady. She know and that's just what she do. That's her MO. But then when the
You know what I'm
motherfucker get in
saying?
their ass, motherfucker over there.
See, this my thing with her. This is my whole thing. Like I've been checking, like ever since this case started, I had been like she had been one of those ones that had all of the information and all of the paperwork and all that
Exactly.
shit. This is before I even started the channel. But then once I realized and shit, like I was cool with her at first, just like everybody else. But when I realized what type of shit she was on, like we didn't even really have no problem at first. It was just something that I seen.
See, me and
I
her is
realized like I'm gonna just leave you alone. You know what I'm saying? Like something
right.
going
See,
on with you.
between me and her, we fell out over one simple thing. She gonna keep saying the Wilson brothers, but no, that ain't what we fell out about. We fell out because you called me a dumbass, and then you said my mama should have taught me better or some shit. Man, you my mama deceased, very low below, bitch. Now I'm ready to choke the fuck out you. Second, and it was all over because I asked about the little youngest boy on the picture. I'm like, don't he look like such and such woo woo skippy sheep? That Sosa gang, honey. I know who the Sosa gang is. You don't know who runs Sosa gang. Listen to the name, bitch. Listen to the name. It says Sosa gang, bitch. Who goes by Sosa? Or do you
And how
even
the
know?
fuck do you know more than I do? Like what the fuck do you
Exactly.
know that we
I
don't know?
live
For
here.
real.
Ain't no better, bitch.
It is like, man, go sit your ass down somewhere, man. Like ain't nobody even
Get your
talking to you.
droop,
You know what I'm
get
saying?
your droop. Look like I need a hole in my neck,
And stop
headache.
acting like you know me. You don't know shit about me. You know what I'm talking
Not
about?
a
Like
damn thing.
you don't know shit that could happen to you. Like stop playing with people. Certain people ain't with that shit. You know what I'm
And
saying?
then a lot of people y'all out here doing all that stupid shit. We're gonna speak on Kanika, I love you to death. But this here needs to be mentioned. Y'all don't know what a person's mental state is like. While y'all
Man,
out here
look.
doing that dumbass shit. But then when your dumbass sitting in jail crying for the next 50, 70 years, you gonna wish you to stage your dumbass off social media then, right? These people blow me. Hey, $1 million baby, what's good, hon? How are you? Hope your day was pleasant.
Yeah,
I
but
just don't get these people. They'll get it one
I
day.
mean, my thing is you got to be the law. You know what I'm talking about? Like you the police. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
In my eyes, like you know
You
what I
doing
didn't seen. Like
you doing
you
too much
got to be.
listening.
And she gonna have the nerve to say somebody gonna have the nerve to say to me that how you gonna be the police when you a felon? Easy. An informant, motherfucker. What you mean?
Exactly. You know how many
It's
motherfuckers became
who
fucking
you think you talking to? Like motherfucker, like you an informant. That's what the fuck you do. You do that in exchange for getting out of your time for whatever you did. You know what I'm saying? That's what
right?
informants do. The fuck you talking about?
Nigga, I ain't trying to
It's a lot of police officers walking around here that work for the police that ain't official police. Who you talking to, man? And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like like people just need to go sit down somewhere, man. Straight up. I ain't gonna even get into it too tough. I just really want to stay focused on what what's at hand in this case, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I got a tour for. I actually got a tour behind, Vaughn, you know what I'm saying? But I always had like a certain spot in my heart for this case. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be anybody's daughter, it could be my cousin.
Right.
I got a lot of family members, you know what I'm saying? It could have been anybody in my family. So I want to nip this shit in the bud so before, it gets to my people, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Family is huge, like it's not impossible. You dig?
That's what these people don't get.
Right. It's important to me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, you know what I'm saying, as far as getting money or whatever, it ain't got nothing to do with what I'm doing, because, that's just, they talking about it's about my numbers. I don't care nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't need the money that you need. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight. For real. Like, this is more than a hobby to me. You know what I'm saying? This is personal. You know what I'm saying? I got into it because I felt like everybody wasn't getting to the point and they missing it. You know what I'm saying? So let me put it in your face. You know what I'm saying? In a roundabout way. You know what I'm saying? Without getting myself pinpointed or whatever. But you can come looking for me. You know what I'm saying? We only live one life. If it happened to go down like that shit, I'm gonna play it how I go. I'm gonna stick to the script. You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared of nothing but God. Trust and believe that. And I done seen everything but that. So you can't scare me with nothing. Real shit. For real. I don't even know how to do all of that faking shit. I don't even know what that's about. For real. I jumped off the porch at an early age, man. Ain't had no choice, you did. But see, everybody ain't gonna understand that. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't never been through none of that shit. But that's just what it is. I don't go looking for no trouble, but I know how to handle it. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to me. Matter of fact, I try to avoid the bullshit. You did. The shit that don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? And once you get that mentality, you know what I'm saying, then you'll be all right. You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? With the things that these people are doing is sick. You know what I mean? Like they blocking off what really happened to this girl, and it's like, why would you want to do that? And you're not coming up with no solutions to what really happened. You just running everybody into brick walls and in the circles and shit. Man, ain't nobody trying to hit it, man. Let's get to a resolution. Let's get to a point instead of keeping everybody running around in circles. People want to know what's really going on. You know what I mean? It seems like you running these people around for a duration until you get that bag. You know what I'm saying? But there's no court case going on, so ain't nobody getting nothing unless it's under the table. You did. It won't be no justice. The case is closed. Y'all can keep on kicking that shit, but everything is in black and white. That's public knowledge. You can go look it up. See if there's any cases going on with Kanika right now. You gotta ask yourself why. Why are they trying so hard to cover up this case? Why it's only certain ones that's combative with you when you bringing out the truth? Try to deter you from bringing a light to the people. So I'm an educated nigga. You know what I'm talking about? I went to school and all of that. Yeah. But I'm street smart as well, though. Yeah. I just realized certain time in your life you gotta make a change and stand on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now I see what our people are going through. I see what they doing to our children. I see what they doing to everybody. You know what I'm saying? They playing chess on our heads. We're not even paying attention to what's really going on. People need to be real and stop thinking about the rainbow, goddamn pixie dust, man, and see what this life is really about. Pretty soon, everybody is really gonna see what's really going on. But by that time, it's gonna be too late. Straight up. But that's all I gotta say. I ain't gonna tarry too long. You did. I can't see what nobody's saying in the chat right now. So if y'all talking to me, I can't see it. Yeah, I'm getting ready to drop another video on the channel about the Kanika Jenkins case. I hope everybody checks it out. But I'm gonna keep them pumping. You know what I'm saying? It's from my point of view though, what I think is going on. You know what I'm saying? What I've learned is that people will put things right in your face, and it's up to you to see it. They playing chess. Good looking out, Taya. It's another one getting ready to pop out. As soon as I get off of here. I'm gonna start going live too. As soon as I get a hang of how to use my StreamYard. I'm really gonna chop it up. Everybody gonna chop it up, you know. Yeah, they hide things in plain sight. You know, they don't want you to see them, but at the same time, they want you to see them. They think that type of shit is funny, for real. That you can't see it. 'Cause we supposed to be sheep, you know, being led by the cane. You gotta have your own mind though. I'm not asking nobody to think how I think. I just want you to think, period, and see from my point of view. Hopefully something that I say will help you piece your puzzle together. I think Queen went to sleep. People gotta ask themselves certain questions though, like, you know, how you looking at this whole situation. It's just like a movie, like they said, you know. If you look and pay attention to what's going on and how things are being done, it's like everybody had a script. You know what I mean? And you got 3 days to do this. So everything had to be done real quick. Call that team in. Everybody had a certain role and they played that role. The thing was the footage. You had an amateur on that footage. That's where they screwed up at. You know what I mean? It just didn't make no sense that they did so much. But then on the other side of the token, what if that's what they wanted us to see? Got to keep an open mind. Hey, hold up, y'all. I'll be right back.
Mhm. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to get my Wi-Fi back. I don't know what the hell wrong with it. No, I didn't go to sleep, y'all. I ain't go to sleep. I'm trying to get this Wi-Fi box together. Um, it's just so much. Ooh, it is just so much to try to focus and on all at once. There's so many notes that I got. I'm back, y'all. I'm back, Tanya. I'm here. It's hot. You know, I notice when you're starting to get older, it's like you get a different form of hot that sits you down for a bit. I ain't want to, oh, Lord. I ain't ready to get older, y'all. I'm here, y'all. I'm here.